Welcome to Rom Wills, Money Matters. Check out business reviews. That's not a like a web page, newspaper, anything like that. Just business reviews. When you Google it, like you need a service, and you Google it on what's that thing? You Google it. I don't know why I'm thinking Google it on Google. That would have been redundant. But no, just check them out. Whenever you need a service or something, or you want to eat someplace, anything, check out check out any reviews of that particular business. That is a significant thing these days. In fact, there's a cleaners in my area that always go to the woman's real nice. She's repaired stuff for me. She actually repaired a trench coat that was still good, but the lining was messed up. And I had that trench coat since like the early 90s. Oh, she fixed that joint up. I gave her a great review because, you know, when y'all see me in these clothes and these on my public videos, and incidentally, my main channel, incidentally, at some point, y'all going to see my face and y'all won't have to just see the picture and stuff. I plan on moving up. That just real quick, that's a business thing. I'm thinking, okay, how can I upgrade Money Matters? Because I'm about to take it to another level. But here's the thing. I'm helping. I keep getting stuff because everybody's using my reviews, and I'm noticing she's getting business. She's smiling and everything, but she does a great job. They do a great job at her shop. The thing is, if you got to use a business these days, you got to know what you're dealing with. You know, you got to know what you're dealing with. And I thought about that just to do it because the other day, I said I'm moving and, I don't feel like moving anything around like I used to. And I'm funny about who I see where I'm actually going to be living. So I said, let me just get a moving company and everything. Now, I checked out the reviews for a couple companies. Now, real quick, I called one. I didn't like that they hadn't updated their voice message. They talking about some holiday that was like last month. It's like, hey, we won't be in. I was like, y'all don't check that thing? Yeah, I'm funny like that. I'm anal about that. I'm OCD about that. I'm like, that little thing. So, but I checked out, and they had decent reviews, but I checked out some equally decent reviews, and I was like, okay. And it's very set up. It's inexpensive, very inexpensive move because I just need some. Biggest thing, honestly, that needs to be moved for me is a couch. Biggest single thing. And plus, it got to be taking up some stairs. The new place is multi-floored. So I was like, nah. I ain't going to do it myself. I had somebody else do it. But I saw some good reviews. In fact, it's funny. I was looking at just casually looking into a place in another part of Maryland, in PG County. And I looked at the reviews for the apartments, and because I said it's supposedly a rich area of PG County, predominantly black county and stuff, the richest black county in the country. And I saw the reviews for some of the apartments in the area, and I was like, if I go down that way, I won't be living in that section. Seriously, use them because reviews tell you a lot. Because first of all, if you take the time to review stuff, in fact, I keep getting a notification from Google to do more reviews because apparently my reviews are popular. And, and I was like, man, nah, I can't do that because nowadays you kind of need to know who you're using. And I would just say this, the best reviews to look at are reviews that not just like maybe 10 or so reviews of a business. They can get their buddies to do that, but some that got a few hundred reviews. And, and I would say the average needs to be a minimum 4 stars. I'm saying a minimum 4 stars. Anything below that, you really need that service or something. Minimum 4 stars. And one of the things I do, ironically, I look at the negative reviews. I skip over the better ones. I look at them, but I take them with a grain of salt. I look at the negative ones, and then that gives you the best idea. I say, oh, that's the worst they said about them? Okay, let me go check them out. Because you never know when, some buddies will get on there and review. That tells you more and stuff about how people actually see it. Then you can actually even how they write the review. It's like, okay. It seemed like they just had an axe to grind or something. But it's very important because I'm going to tell you what, one of the things I've seen this all my life, people doing business with somebody and they just doing terrible business. And I learned that just being seeing my grandmother let people work in her house. Because she had a habit of giving business to people just starting out because she was nice like that. I remember one guy, he was supposed to be a painter and everything. Oh, we spent half the time cleaning up after him. Talking about, I don't need a drop cloth or anything. I was about 11 years old and I knew that was stupid. So I was like, okay. And then she gave somebody else something. They totally messed up something. Then you got to call somebody to actually fix it and stuff. And plus the reviews, if somebody do something bad, you can let them know. Same thing at my grandmother's house again, right? Now, we didn't have Google reviews at the time, but she got a new air conditioner and everything. Heat pump, I think it was. And when they fixed in there, when they did it, they had to cut some of the ceiling in the basement. They didn't repair it. I had to pretty much threaten them. And I had to drop where I was working, which was the Department of Justice at the time, to get it back. In fact, there was another major business because y'all remember I said I've always done vending? Well, I did vending with a major expo and stuff. I don't think they in business still. It was a black expo. Now, I was supposed to do something with them and somehow the show got canceled. Okay, I asked for my money back. They were slow getting back to me. So I did something slick. I called them from my work phone, my Department of Justice phone, and said, call me back. And of course, when they called me back, they heard Department of Justice. Yeah, they heard Department of Justice. Needs to say they fixed the problem right away and they gave me a free table at the next expo. But the thing is, bottom line is, you need to have an idea about business. Some of the best business, and honestly, this is good for advertising, is just word of mouth. That's actually the best thing. Because then you can hear from somebody that you know how well they do a job or something. But just check them out anyway. Always check them out. Because there's too many people, they lose money just from some bad businesses. And depending on the business, it can have trouble getting it back. People say, well, I'll report you to the Better Business Bureau or something. Yeah, okay. You still might not see that money back. But so you want to do due diligence in who you deal with. All right. So anyway, let's go make that money.